everyone. My name's Miss Linnea, and we're gonna get started. Okay, this is beginning ballet for ages 6 and up. So parents, please feel free to join in, okay? We're gonna start on the floor to stretch our body. So everyone just take a seat, crisscross applesauce, and I'll join you in a moment. Crisscross applesauce.
And just so you know, we don't know who's in the class, so if you're younger than 6 and you'd like to follow along, you come on and dance. Okay.
All right, let's say crisscross applesauce. Here we go. We look up and down, up and down. Let's look side to side, side to side, sitting nice and tall. Warming up your neck. Good, let's take the ear to the shoulder. Side to side. Good, now swing your head side to side from the bottom. Swing, swing. Turn that to a head roll all the way around. Again, one more. Other way. Last time, here we go. Good, let's get those shoulders up and down, up and down, all the way towards your ears. Good, now roll front to back to open your chest. 2 more, big roll. Big roll, good. Now make a big rainbow, reach forward and stretch that low back. Just drop your head down and take some deep breaths. Let's walk those hands to the diagonal. Just pick a side, try to take your nose towards your knee. And other side, walk those hands to the other diagonal. Keep your bottom on the floor. And we'll sit up nice and tall, fingertips on the floor. Let's take some side bends, up and over, up and over. 2 more, up and over. Last one. Good. All right. Let's make butterfly position. Let's put the bottom of our feet together, make a big sandwich, and sit up really tall, like a string is pulling you from the top of your head. Let's flap those butterfly wings. I want you to think about where you want to be in the world right now. What if you could be in Mexico? You could be in the Caribbean. You could be somewhere super exotic. So we're going to fly all the way to that exotic place out of your living room. Good. And let's take our nose to our toes all the way down. And sit up nice and tall. Let's take a boat to that exotic location. Yeah, we're gonna rock side to side. Warming up those hips. Good. And extend those legs out straight in front of you. Good. Sit up nice and tall. Here we go. We're going to point those toes down to the floor really hard. And flex up to the ceiling. Try that again. Big point, really strong towards the floor. And flex. Good. We're going to do one of each. We're going to do a little switch. And switch. If you want, you can put your hands on the floor. That might feel better. Good. 2 more. Switch. Good. Now roll your toes out. Make a big circle. Let's do a few more, getting those ankles nice and warm. Good. We're going to reverse it. Toes go in. Parents, I hope you're doing this too. Roll inward. Oh, you can hear my ankles crackling maybe. Good. Point your toes. Let's make a big rainbow reaching forward towards the feet. And to drop your head down, relaxing your low back. If you can't reach your toes, that's okay. You just reach as far as you can. And try the same thing with flexed feet. Maybe you'll go a little bit further. Try to drop your head down. All right, come on up. We're gonna make a big straddle with both of our legs. So we're gonna open up to that big pizza. Try to point your toes if you can. And we're gonna start by walking those hands forward. Good, just really gentle stretch. You should feel this in your hamstrings. And coming up, let's take our nose towards one of our knees. Keeping your bottom on the floor, one hand on either side of your leg, and just drop your head. And other side, nose towards your other knee. It's okay if you can't touch all the way. You can tell, I can't do it either, that's okay. But if you can, that's wonderful. All right, and sitting back up, we're gonna do some side bends. So take one forearm in front of your leg and reach that other arm up and over. Shoulders down, point your toes. And other side, forearm down, other arm up and over. And coming up, one more time, we're gonna walk those hands forward. Maybe you go a little further this time. Just breathe into it. All right, just a few more stretches before we head to our ballet bar. So let's come up to our knees. So you're kneeling here. You're gonna take one foot in front, doesn't matter which one. And you're gonna take a big step forward. And you're gonna take your hands on top of your thigh and press your hips forward, okay? You should feel this in the front of your back leg. You want your ankle over your knee, yeah? Knee over the ankle, knee over the ankle. And pull those hips back. We're gonna flex that front foot and reach your nose towards your knee. Just drop your head. Always breathing into your stretches. Now here comes the big stretch. If you want a little bit deeper stretch, you can keep those hands on the floor and slide towards your split stretch. Whichever leg you had in front, you just slide towards it. And just breathe into it, yeah? Deep breaths, try to relax all of those muscles in your legs and your hips. And carefully come out of that, okay? You're gonna press up, and we're gonna try the other leg. So, come back to kneeling, take your other foot in front, and you're gonna take your hands on top of your thigh. Press your hips forward. Remember, knee over ankle, knee over ankle. You should feel this in the back leg, front of your back leg. And just breathe. We have two more stretches, then we go to the bar. Okay, let's pull those hips back. Flex that front foot, and try to take your hands to the floor. You're gonna drop your head down. All right, if you did on the first side, we're gonna try the splits on the other side. Are you ready? Here we go. Slowly, slowly slide forward. Slowly, slowly. It's okay if you don't go all the way down, that's fine. Even if it's just a few inches, that's deepening the stretch. So breathe into it. All right, take one more deep breath. And carefully press out of that. We're gonna carefully come up to standing, and we're gonna head to our ballet bar. So at home, you probably don't have a ballet bar, and that's okay. If you have a countertop, if you have a chair, something with a high back, bring that to the center of the room or where you can still see me. I'll give you just a few moments for that. Finding some sort of counter or chair where you can just put your hands on. Okay. We're going to start with our feet zipped together in parallel, okay? We're going to press through our feet 8 times. 2, 3. Getting your feet nice and warm. That's 5. 6. 2 hands on your surface. Good. Now, big plie. Bend your knees. Rolling up. Heels lift. Lower. One more time. Up and over. We reverse it. Good. Now, open to your first position. You should know first position. Right foot, then left. You're pressing up and over your feet. This is going to warm up your feet. Warm up your ankles. Big presses. Side to side. Here we go. Plie. Rolling up through those feet. Up. Lower your heels. Reverse it. Up and over. All right, last thing here. We're going to take a releve. That means plie. Lift your heels. Good. I want you to test your balance. Okay, first balance of the day. So pull your tummy in. Open your chest. Elbows lifted tall. Good. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And demi-plie. And stretch. Good. So now we're ready to start our ballet bar. We are going to start with some plies, okay? So just a very simple combination. I'm going to explain it first, and then we're going to do it together with music. So keep facing that bar or whatever you have, that chair. 2 hands on the chair, feet in first position. We're going to take 2 demi-plies and a grand plie all the way down. All right, keeping your back flat. Then we take 2 more demi-plies and a releve, just like we did. And then we're going to do the same thing in second position. All you have to do is follow along and do it with me. Okay, here we go, demi-plies. Start in first position. Good. So put those heels together, toes apart, stand up nice and tall. Here we go, demi-plie. Make that big diamond. Again, plie. Keep those heels kissing. Grand plie. Keep your back flat. And come right back up that elevator. Good. Now 2 demi-plies. Stretch. Heels stay down. Keep those heels down. And a releve. Plie. Releve. Heels up. Good. And we open to second position. Same thing. Demi-plie. Stretch. Demi-plie. Good. Now in second position, grand plie. We keep those heels down. Heels stay on the floor. Good. 2 demi-plies. Good. Keep your back flat. One more time. Releve. You can test your balance now in second position. Second position. Hold it, hold it. I want to see if I can see anyone doing this with me. Oh, looks like we have our videos out. That's okay. And you can come down now. Good. All right, we're ready to keep going. Let's do it. Let's do some tendus, okay? So we're going to start facing the bar one more time, facing your chair. First position. Now, it doesn't really matter which leg you start with as long as you switch legs, but I'm going to start with my right leg, okay? I'm going to take 3 tendus front on the floor with a flex point close. Then to the side. 3 to the side, then a flex point close. 3 to the back, flex point close, and 3 more to the side with a flex point close. Then we will switch legs. Okay, so that pattern is front, side, back, and side. That pattern is called en croix. It means on the cross. So you're making that pattern of the cross. So front, side, back, side. That's for the pattern. First do it on one leg, then we'll switch to the other. Okay? Tendu's always on the floor. Tendu means to stretch. So you're going to stretch your toes on the floor. Here we go. First position. Maybe you start with that right foot like me. front, close, front, close. Here's the third one. So we flex and point to the side with that same foot. Point your toes. Last one, big flex and point. Good, keep your hips facing that chair, facing that bar, back. Last one, big flex and point. Last time to the side with that same foot. Keeping your hips square. Last time, big flex. Now we switch to the other side, front. In front of your nose. Good. One more. Big flex and point. Good. To the side. Keep standing nice and tall. Pull that string. Big flex and point. Here we go to the back. Behind you. One more. Big flex and point. Last time to the side. Last one. And flex and point. And close arms down. We want to finish strong, just like we started. Good. All right. We're going to go move on to dégagé. So dégagé is like a tendu, but it's going to go a little bit off the floor. A little bit off the floor. So we're going to start the same way, first position, facing our bar, two hands. We're going to go out and in, out and in. Then we're going to take some piqués to finish up the music. We're going to do that same pattern we did last time. Front, side, back, and side. And then we switch legs, okay? I hope you're not getting bored at home. I hope you're doing this with me. I hope parents are doing this with me as well. Let's all face that bar. Two hands, first position. First position, heels together, toes apart. So dégagé goes off the floor. You have two dégagés and some piqués, yeah? Piqué means to prick. So we're gonna prick our toes on the floor. For my, my normal ballet, beginning ballet, you should know all of these steps, okay? Here we go. A little bit faster. Here we go. Right leg goes front, close, front, close. Then pique, pique, pique. Just finish up that phrase. Good. Now we go side, close, hold it, close it, prick, 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 and close. Now we go back. Take a picture. And pique, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and close. Last time. Side, close, side, close. Pique. Now we switch legs. Other leg goes front, close, front, close. Prick the floor with your toes. We go to the side, close, picture, close, pique. Good. To the back, behind you, behind you. As we do our piques, this is the hardest one, to the back. Last time, side, close, side, close, piques, and close arms down. Good, all right. We're just gonna do one more at the bar, and then we're gonna come center, okay? So hang on, one more at the bar. Let's take rond de jambe. Before I tell you what it means, anybody at home, do you remember what rond de jambe means? Or what a rond de jambe is? I want you to say it out loud if you know it. Okay, tell your parents. If you don't know what it means or you forgot, rond de jambe means around the leg. Rond de jambe, around the leg. So we're gonna start in first position one more time, facing that bar. Heels together. We're gonna take the right foot. Front. Let's do a plie. Plie. Stretch back. Again. Plie. Stretch back. Then we have 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna brush our legs. Brush through first each time. One more. Take it all the way around, off the floor, and close. It might be difficult with the chair, so keep it really small. If you feel like you're gonna kick something, keep it really, really small, just a hair off the floor. So we're gonna do that same pattern. Don't worry, you're doing it with me. And then we're gonna reverse it with that same leg. So on the reverse, the leg goes back, stretch front, plie back, stretch front. Then you have 4 rond de jambes going back, 3 and 4. Now we do our little brushes through first. Little brush and brush. One more. Take the leg all the way around. Then we will do the left side, going front and then reversing it to the back. Don't worry, if this seems complicated to you, all you have to do is follow along with me, okay? Even if you've never done this stuff before, that's okay. All you need to remember is keep that tummy in, standing nice and tall. On a rond de jambe, you make a perfect half circle, or the capital letter D. Capital letter D, okay? So you're tracing a half circle and then a straight line through first position, okay? Last combo at the bar, then we'll have some fun in the center. So stay tuned. Here we go, rond de jambe. What does rond de jambe mean again? Around the leg. Jambe is leg. Good. In French, yeah? Or a language, I just gave it away, but ballet is in French, yeah? We started in Italy and France, in the courts there. So that's why all ballet steps are in French. Here we go. Fun fact of the day. First position, facing your chair, facing your counter. Start with a plie, right foot, front. Stretch back, again, front. Stretch back. We have 4 rond de jambes, front. 2, 3, half circle, 4. Little brushes, you can keep them low. 1 more, all the way around. Try to keep that leg in the air. Close it, reverse it, same leg, plie, stretch, plie, stretch. We have 4, 3, back, side, front, 2, 1. Little brushes, back, front, little brush like a pendulum, and we go back, off the floor, all the way around. Whoop. Now we switch legs. Left leg goes front, plie. You're halfway done. You're almost there. Plie. Stretch back. 4 rond de jambes. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. 1 more. Little brushes through first position. Off the floor. All the way around. Good. Let's reverse it. We go back with that left leg. Around. Plie back. And around. You're almost there. You got 4 rond de jambes. Back, side, front. Back, side, front. Brush it. Brush. 3, 4. 1 more. All the way around. Hold it. And close. Good. Last thing we're going to do at the bar. I know I said only 1 more thing. We're going to practice those arabesques. This is a really fun part for everyone. Just a chance for you to practice your arabesque. Who knows what an arabesque is? Raise your hand. I can't see you, but I'm imagining you all raising your hand because that's an important step to know in ballet. So let's start first position. You're going to take 1 foot to coupe. Coupe is low. You point your toes to your ankle. Lift it up to passe. Passe is a little higher. Now, without dropping that thigh, we take the leg back to an arabesque. Your body is facing your chair, your leg is behind you. Get it up, leg is straight. Point your toes, hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Oh, good. And lower. I know. And now we're going to try the other side, okay? So, coupe, front. Standing tall, nice and low with those toes. We're going to lift that leg up to a passe. Passe. We should all know passe. Now we'll take that same leg, keep it high, arabesque, chest is up, point those toes, leg is straight, hold it, hold it, hold it, that chair out of the way. I'm gonna move my bar out of the way so we have lots of room here. Take a moment, take some water if you need a little water break. Let's do that now. Good. Grab some water, move your chairs, make sure you have space in the room you're in. All right, let me see who's online. Here we go. Perfect. Amazing. Hi, everyone. Okay, we're going to move across the floor now. Okay, let's start on the far end of your room. Wherever you are, we're going to go to the very back of that room. So you can still see me. Speed up some music. Good. We're going to take our little tippy toes all the way across the room. Show me those big, big, big butterfly arms, okay? Big, 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 big arms. Good. And once you've reached the end of the room, you're going to stop and you're going to turn around. And go back where you started with your arms in first position. We're going to take the marches. So just march across your room. Point your toes to your knees. Little up and up, up. Good. And when you get to the end of that room, you're going to turn back around. And we're going to try the same thing, but with arms up and on your tippy toes. So marches on your tippy toes. Good. Stay up, stay up. Lift those knees. Good. Bringing your toes to your knee every single time, yeah? We don't want that march back here or out in outer space, yeah? Right here to the knee. We're going to turn that into a skip. We should all know how to skip. Let's put our hands on our hips. We're going to go back the way we came. We're going to wait for our music, and we're going to put one foot in front to start. So we're going to switch our legs as we step hop. Here we go, skips. Up, and up, and up, up, up. Keep going, up, up, up if you have room. Keep going to the end. All right. Once we're there, take those arms out to the side. First position, we're going to do some high kicks. Grand battement, all the way across. So point your foot to the front. We're going to switch our legs. We go brush, brush. Try to kick your nose. Brush, brush the floor. Kick those legs out. Point your toes. Point, point. Good. Keep going to the end of your room. And now we're going to turn around. We're going to go to our chassés. Not sachets, chassés. It means to chase. So that back foot is going to chase the front foot. Let's put one foot in front. I'm going to start with my right leg. I'm going to point my right foot to the front, on the front. Arms in first position. So it's like you're holding that big beach ball, okay? Hold that big beach ball. Keep your arms where they are. I don't want arms to go up and down, okay? They stay right where they are. And we're going to keep that right foot in front. Let's do some chassés. Here we go. Up, 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 up. Keep going if you have the space. If you run out of space, that's okay. We're going to turn around and do the other leg. Left foot in front. Parents, make sure they switch to the other side so we're even, yeah? Arms in first position. Here we go. Chassé up, 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 up. Good. You want those legs to come together in the air, and they should bend at the bottom. So let's do our chassés to the side, okay? So you're going to turn profile. Boop. Make sure you can move sideways across the room, and you're going to put that leg towards the middle of the room. Point it to the side. Arms in second position. Let's go sideways. Here we go. Chassé up, 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 up. Keep going until you hit that wall. And we're going to stay facing the same way. Going back the other way. Here we go. Foot to the side. Arms out. Here we go. Chassé up, 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 up. And good. So chassés go forwards or sideways. So we just did both directions. Good work. You might be out of breath like me. Miss L is tired. Miss L is getting sweaty. We're going to go to some jumps in the center of the room, okay? So I want you to shake out your bodies. Make sure you're nice and warm. Shake it out, shake it out. Get those wiggles out. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake out your legs, shake out your feet, shake out your arms, shake out your head. Woo! We should be nice and warm by now. So you only jump when you're warm, okay? So now it's safe to jump. We're gonna just do simply 8 sautés from first position, arms in first. That's a nice deep plie, a jump up, and you land right back in first. The arms don't move, the legs don't move. All you do is bend those knees, point your toes, and land back where you started. So we're gonna do 8 of those in first position. Then we're gonna jump to second position, and we're gonna do 8 of those in second position, okay? Are you ready to try with me? Yeah? Let's come first position, arms in first. I'm gonna go find our music, and let's jump it out. Here we go. These are called sautés, sautés. Here we go. Down, down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Ooh, that was fast. Did we get that one? Do we need to do it again? We might need to do it again, just so we really get it this time. So it's a little bit fast. We heard that music now. Accent is down. That means you land on the big beat. You land on the beat. So you're not in the air, you are landing. Let's try that one more time, okay? So now we're ready for it. First position, arms in first. Here we go. Plie, down, down, down. Second position. You're done, good. All right. So last thing we're gonna do here in the center is gonna be some échappé. Échappés. Who knows what échappé means? Or what the step is? Yeah, if you know it, try it at home. Show your parents, see if you know it. Échappé means to escape. So the legs are escaping. So they start in first, and they open to second. They come back to first. So you're going open and close, open and close. And the arms will do the same thing with you. So when you jump to second, arms open. When you come back to first, arms close. Yeah, so open and close, open and close. Let's try it. It's gonna be the same music. Still fast. Okay, so let's try first. Arms up, tummy's in, standing tall. Let me get that music going. Here we go. Here we go. Second and first. We're gonna do 8 of them. 3, 4, 5. Plie, plie, plie. Good. Ashley, I hope you're doing this with us too. All right, here we go. Now is a great time to grab a little more water if you need. We're gonna move across the floor with some bigger jumps, okay? We're almost done, just a little bit more. You guys are doing great, okay? I'm sure you are. Here we go. So, how fun is this? You still get to dance at home. I love it. You don't need any markers on the floor unless you want to find something around the room, but I'm just gonna put them here as a visual aid. So we have a red dot. I'm gonna jump over a purple dot. And then we have an orange dot at the end. So I'm making a nice diagonal here. If you have something flat at home that you want to put on the floor, that's fine, but you don't need anything. Just need a nice open space. You can keep this really small. The only thing you can't keep small is your jump. I want to see your biggest jump. We're not going to be able to see it, but I want to feel cosmically your biggest jump, okay? So we're going to start in that back corner. And we're going to start by balancing. Yeah, so we're going to bring those arms up. We're gonna lift our heels up, tummies in tight, balance, balance, balance with your legs together. You're gonna run, biggest jump ever, and then you're gonna balance at the very end. So as long as you are giving me a nice balance in the beginning and the end, and a big jump in the middle, that's the most important thing, okay? Let's get started. I'm gonna put on some music. Those balances should have your legs squeezing together, yeah? So when you lift those heels, whoop, arms go up, heels go up. So you're showing that you are in control of your balance, okay? So tummies in. I wanna see your biggest jump over. You can put something in the middle of the room to jump over. That might help. And you wanna split those legs if you can. One leg in front, one leg in back. And the way you do that to jump up nice and high is you're gonna lift one knee up and kick it out as you're jumping. Lift it up, kick it out. That's how you're gonna do a nice big jump. I don't care which leg goes in front. Just show me, do your biggest jump, okay? Let's find some music and we'll do it all together. All right, so start in your back corner with your feet zipped together, nice and tall. And we're gonna balance, hold it. Hold it, here we go, run, 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 run. And big jump, good. And balance, good. You're gonna get another chance to do that, okay? We want to focus on those balances at the beginning and the end. So this is not a balance, right? You have to hold it. That shows you are in control, okay? And we're gonna try an even bigger jump this time. Are you ready? Yeah, let's do it. So back up to that back corner. Feet zip together. And here we go. We're gonna balance, hold it. And run, 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 run. Big jump. And balance. How'd you do? Did you do good? I bet you did. Okay, we're gonna do one more jump from the corner. This is gonna involve 3 chassés, which you've already done today, 3 chassés, and 1 star jump. So if you're not familiar with a star jump, I call it a star jump. It's actually called a sauté arabesque. We're gonna take those arms and we're gonna shoot them out like a shooting star. Shoot those arms out. So you're gonna step on one foot and you're gonna hop on it, just like a skip. And the back leg will go to arabesque. So step, hop. That is a different kind of jump than we just did. Sauté arabesque. You step on that foot, you hop on it. At the same time, your arms reach forward. So you start with 3 chassés, then you go into that star jump. It's a lot of coordination. I'm gonna show it on the left side, so you can see me do it. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit. So we're gonna start with 1 foot in front. That foot, whichever foot you're choosing, that foot stays in front the whole time, okay? So put that foot to the front, hold your arms in first. I'm just gonna show it, so just watch and absorb, yeah? So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, sauté, or star jump, yeah? So those 3 chassés go directly into your star jump. So, let's just mark it one more time. Just practicing it once before we really do it with our music. Put that foot to the front, whichever foot you want. Arms in first. And here we go with our 3 chassés. Practice. 1, 2, 3, jump. Did you do it? How'd it go? You want that back leg in arabesque when you jump. So you want to step on the front foot. Step, hop. Okay, it's a different kind of jump. It's like a skip. You step, hop. It's the same thing, just with the leg in arabesque. So we've done all of these steps. We've done arabesque, we've done skips, we've done chassés. So it's just kind of putting everything together. We're gonna try it one more time for real with our music. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. And whoop, here we go. We actually don't need these anymore. You're not really jumping over anything. You're more so jumping forward. So we're going to start from the beginning of the music, and we're going to try to start those chassés on the 1. I'm going to count you in, okay? So let's start prepared with 1 foot in front, whichever foot feels better right now. Put that foot to the front, arms in first. Okay, here we go. We get that music. Turn them. So get ready to hold it. 4 more counts. 5, 6, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, start, jump. Let's try one more time. Let's go back, go back. Same leg, same leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, start, jump. Good. Now we're going to switch to the other leg, okay? We're going to switch legs now. So now I'm putting my other leg in front. Hold in front, Tandu, arms in first. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and jump. Last time with that same foot. Last time, okay? Almost there. Right foot in front. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, start, jump. All right. I hope you did really great with that. We're going to finish up with a little cool down. We're going to finish class with what we call reverence, yeah? So it's just a nice way to end the class. Nice and slow, slow the heart rate down. And it's just beautiful arms and legs. All you have to do is follow along. Let's start first position, arms low on 5. I'm going to get some music for us. First position, stand tall. Here we go, let's take one arm. Big reach. Other arm, reach. Good, now we're gonna stretch forward, reach forward. Roll your body up. Roll. Now we step curtsy, one foot back. Big back. Other side, other leg. Put that leg behind you. Come back to first. Now start with the other arm. It doesn't really matter which side you're doing. Let's take one more stretch forward. Roll your body up. Now we step one more time, side to side. Big back. Last time. Step with that curtsy behind, knee clubs. And first position, hold it. Stand up really, really tall. And you are done. Thank you so much. Good job, you guys. I hope you had fun. Hope to see you guys back soon. I hope you had fun today. Yeah, we're going to continue these live streams. So please stay tuned. And remember, you can take other kinds of classes if you want. Even if you don't take them here, if you see there's a hip hop class going on, you can tune in for that as well. Great. Have a good rest of your day.